getting this one off to school. Do you want to come here and pop your cardi on? We have had the most glorious weather yesterday, and today we're forecast the same. Once I've dropped this one off, I'm going to walk into town, grab myself a coffee, maybe even get some spring flowers for the house. Make the most of this sunshine because it's going to be gone by tomorrow. In true English style, we are forecast snow next week. I very much doubt it's going to snow where we are, but it's, yeah, the temperature is going to drop. You got your bag? Pop it. Good job.
Oh,
right,
more daffodils.
We've got more daffodils. It feels really strange wearing sandals again. Want to show them?
Yeah, there's more daffodils in this pot. These pots. This one is great.
Come on then, here. Look at this gorgeous magnolia. Got myself some tulips, and now I'm going to go grab myself an iced coffee because iced coffee season is back and I'm very happy about it. It was so nice to get out. It's been months since I last went out on a weekday just to poodle into town and grab a coffee. Nothing too exciting, but stuff I used to do regularly that I enjoyed doing, and yeah, that was really nice. And the weather, it's just lovely. It's much more overcast today, but it's still so nice to be walking around just without coats and hats on. Been listening to Block Party, not listened to them for a long time. Give me a minute and let me wash my hands. I feel like I need to briefly say, even though it's really annoying when YouTubers say, oh, I look so tired, or I haven't had any sleep, I usually try not to mention whenever I'm feeling tired because it's just annoying to hear, isn't it? However, I didn't get a wink of sleep last night. I wish I was exaggerating. I don't know what it was, but I just couldn't sleep. I've probably had in total about 1 or 2 hours sleep, very broken sleep. I mention it because if I seem a little odd in this vlog, and if you're looking at me thinking, oh, she looks quite tired, that'll be why. I've been really looking forward to doing this vlog, so I'm still filming today. I'm gonna get these tulips in a vase. I have some in the living room. Hang on, let me take my sandals off first. We have these beautiful tulips which I bought about a week ago. I reckon they've probably only got a couple of days left. If you're wondering what these are over here, these are my chili plants that I'm growing, my chili seeds. I've got one that's popped through today. Some of you may have seen on my Instagram stories that I mentioned that I might put this piece of art that I bought a few months ago here. I've been waiting for a framing shop to open because I couldn't find a big enough frame, but then the other day somehow, I don't know, maybe I was just having a funny 5 minutes where I thought I couldn't find a big enough frame, but actually it was staring me in the face. I don't know. But I found a frame on Desenio. I was hoping it would come today, but it's not expected to be delivered until Tuesday. So we'll have to frame that next week. Before I forget, because I've been getting a few questions about whether I'm doing April vlogs or Vida as I used to call them. I'm not going to call them Vida anymore. I didn't last year or the year before. Maybe I did the year before. But lots of people get confused with what Vida means, vlogging every day in April. So I just decided to rename them April vlogs a couple of years ago. But yes, I will be doing April vlogs. I'm going to be doing it a little bit differently this year. And I'm going to do weekly vlogs. And I'm going to upload them every Monday. So the first one will be this coming Monday. So what date is that? That will be the 5th. So it'll be a somewhat short weekly vlog, but I didn't want to wait until the following Monday because that's already halfway through the month. In the past, I've had a few people suggest doing weeklies instead of every other day uploads. In my head, I find the every other day easier in terms of being able to have days where I can switch off completely from filming. But actually, I've thought I don't have to film every single day for a weekly vlog. I mean, my vlogs, even when I just do 4 days, they usually end up quite long anyway. The reason I'm going to do weekly is because it's the Easter holidays next week and Delilah will be off school for 2 weeks, and there's just no way I'm going to be able to keep up with the filming and the uploading every other day. I can't seem to find my actual flower scissors. Excuse me whilst I hack away at them. And then when I do bloom, I'll go back to doing every other day. Beautiful. Let's put these over here. On today's agenda, and it's a nice relaxed one really. Just have a few things I want to do around the house. I want to do a little bit of organising, which I know quite a lot of you enjoy watching, so I saved that for today. Going to have a bit of a spring refresh, I guess you could call it. Nothing crazy, just maybe I'll do it now. Going to change our doormat for the floral one that I bought last year. Just feels more spring summer vibes. I know it's probably quite niche switching out your doormat with the seasons, but I like to do that because I find that this one has more of a wintry vibe to it. I've been really wanting to get a gingham tablecloth, but in true me style I haven't been able to decide on what colour I want, so we'll have to save that for another time. I bought this from Anthropologie last year. I tend to either get my doormats from Anthropologie or Oliver Bonus. This one was Oliver Bonus. Because it's not brand new, it looks a little worse for wear, but yeah, there we go. I don't think I've ever vlogged from this angle in our toilet before. But one thing I like to do with the change of seasons, I'll mix up the scents around the house. A while ago I bought the Mimosa Diptyque candle, so I'm going to switch that out for the patchouli one that I have. I can leave a link to this in the description. Anything I mention, I'll say it once. I know I'm always saying that. I don't expect everyone to watch every single second of my videos. I just like to mention it in every video so that people who don't watch the videos often or any new viewers know that links are in the description. This is such a nice spring summery scent without it being sweet or overly floral. I can't describe it, but it's lovely. I would love a mimosa tree in our garden. Got these beautiful sort of fluffy yellow flowers. Let me open this door a bit because I have a feeling it's quite echoey in here. I'm in here, by the way, because I'm about to set this reed diffuser up in here. Recently I thought it would be really nice to have a reed diffuser of some sort, either in here or somewhere in the hallway. I mean, if I have it in here, it's such a small room that the scent will hopefully go into the hallway. It's just nice to have your home smelling nice without having to always burn candles. Haven't been able to go anywhere to smell any scents or buy any reed diffusers in the shops. It's quite tricky trying to find them online because you can't smell them to see if you like them. I also really wanted to find one that I liked the look of, and I came across this brand. I love the look of it, just very simple. I went for a scent that I was almost certain I was going to like. It's lime, bergamot and mandarin, all scents that I love. I've been waiting for this vlog to get this out. Ew, to you. Oh, there's a really weird little bug in the, ew. Oh. Okay, so we're going to pop these in, top these round, pop that there, and that will do. And I'm going to pop this downstairs. I might light this later actually. I prefer to light these in the daytime. I found whenever I've burnt this in the evening, we're only really in here for a couple of hours and it's not enough time for it to fully burn, and then when you blow it out it's not burnt evenly. If I burn it in the day, it gives it enough time to burn evenly, if that makes sense. It already smells so nice in here. One thing I've been meaning to do for a while now is organise all of Delilah's crafty bits that are, let's pop these here for the recycling. Delilah's crafty bits which are under this this shelf. In the grand scheme of things, there's not actually a lot, but it is so unorganised. What tends to happen is she'll be playing and she'll just pull everything out and just put it all on the floor, and then we have all these tiny bits from bells to beads that we then have to tidy up. I've actually bought a few more of these crates. I picked up the light yellow, these are the small crates that Hay do, and the lime colour, which is actually really nice green, and then they just really easily click together. So the idea is, and I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner, take everything out of this IKEA tray and put 3 of these crates under here. I never thought of just buying 3 and then putting them lengthways like that. They fit perfectly. I'm going to stick some music on and find great satisfaction in finally given some order to this area. I mean, she has all her paint stuff in here, which is quite organised. You should see how you're balancing right now. Let's hope you don't fall down. Right, what do I want to listen to? That wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I somehow lost these clear bags that I had for all of these bits, so they're not that organised, but at least now these are in their own little home. We have crafty knickknacks. In here we've got some paints and paint sticks. If you've got kids and you've never tried these are fab, because you don't have the mess of traditional paints. They dry really quickly. Colour payoff is great, and yeah, they're really good. All of her pens and pencils are in a pencil case in her kitchen, so I'll leave those there. And then in this one we have paint palette, glue, scissors, paint brushes, sponges, all of that good stuff. Decided to have lunch sat on the back doorstep, trying to soak up the sun whilst it lasts. Got myself one of these from Marks. It's one of their ready-made salads. I don't usually get this kind of thing for lunch because I usually find the portions too small and really unsatisfying, but this one is really delicious. I've had it a few times. I've got lots of jumpers that need to be packed up and go in the attic. In previous years I have just changed what's on my rail, and jumpers take up a lot of room. We've never put clothes in the attic because obviously our attic doesn't leak, but it's not, there's no heating in there, and it does get very cold, and I don't want to put clothes in there in case 6 months later when we get them down they smell or they've gone mouldy. But I picked this up, some of these vacuum pack bags, which gives me a bit more confident that they're going to be protected from any damp, any bug. Yeah, I found these ones on Argos and they come with a 2-year guarantee. They seem to have the best reviews out of all the ones I looked at. This week I've been having a good old organise of the wardrobe and chest of drawers. It's getting a bit chaotic in here. Everything's now neatly in here, whereas before it was jam-packed with jackets and coats, and you can see I've hung my pyjamas in here because in my chest of drawers they were getting really crumpled up. Also, it's freed up room in my chest of drawers for t-shirts. Down here was full to the brim of all sorts, and now it just has a couple of pairs of shoes and our winter duvet and some cushions which can go back in the outhouse soon now it's warming up. It felt really good this week to have a tidy and a clean and organised of everything, and today I'm just kind of tying up the loose ends. In here you can see it's still pretty full of jumpers. I am definitely not going to need every jumper that's in here, but I want to keep a few because this is England. We're definitely still going to have a good month of on-off cold weather, and also even in the height of summer the mornings and evenings can be chilly, so it's good to keep a few jumpers in here. This Organic Basics one is such a good throw over, so I will keep that out. And then my Acne jumper, I definitely don't need this for the summer, so that can go in the attic. This is a good summer one, so I'll keep this out. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through and see what I want to put in the attic and what I want to keep in the bedroom. Whilst we're here, it's reminded me, well, let's just get this throw off here. It's reminded me to respray my cedar blocks. Cedar. I have these rings on some of our hangers. You can either sand them down or you can spray them with, picked up this spray online, and then whenever I remember, every month or so, I refresh these, and it's meant to keep moths and just any other critters that could eat and put holes in your clothes. Something else to put in the attic, my scarves, because in the past, so this winter I discovered there was a hole in this was, oh here we go, here it is, it's a hole right here, so that could definitely do with being in an airtight bag. I've already done the ones in my wardrobe, so I'm just going to do these two. Ooh, ooh. What have we got here? Oh, we got some coffee pods. Goodness me, this vlog is all over the place. I told you I'd be all over the place. Decaf coffee pods from Grind. I've mostly been drinking decaf coffee. I'll have a caffeinated coffee in the morning, and then any other coffee I drink throughout the day, it'll be decaf. These the right ones? Yeah. So I picked up some more decaf pods. Their pods have changed from being cream to pink recently, so I've got those now. What is I know what this is. It's going really quickly. Oh my goodness. You know my scallop plates and bowls? Well, the lady who makes them has done a couple of drops recently of some of stock. I missed out the first time round. The second time round I was not going to miss out. I put a few things in my basket and I only got one of them because they were just selling out so quickly. I set my alarm. I was on her website at 11 o'clock Saturday morning, and I did manage to get my hands on this slightly larger style of side plate, and it's got a smaller scallop around the edge. I'm really excited. I'm gonna have my hot cross bun on this. I love it. So cute. Can't remember which colour this was. It might have been blossom pink. I can add this to my collection. At the moment they're being hid behind this fern, which is just loving life. Can't really see them behind there anymore. Add this to my collection. I really want to get a yellow piece of hers, but she's not had any yellow stuff in stock recently. And all I do is put these on the side of the sink and then give them a good old soak in. And if you don't like the smell of lavender, because also a lot of moth bug repellent stuff is lavender, if you don't like the smell of that, then give this a go. I'll just leave those there to dry for a bit, and then I can put them back on the hanger. Just to add to this riveting content, I also bought some of these, which are like a moth repellent sachet. I like that here it'll tell you once it's run out and you need to replace it. As you can tell, I didn't want to risk any more of our clothes getting eaten, so I've tried to fully proof every nook in the bedroom. What bags do we have? Okay, that medium-ish. Whoa. Okay, these are giant ones. You know what, we probably could put our duvet in here and free up some room in the wardrobe. Well done if you're still watching and you've got this far in the vlog. I'm going to see how much of this I get done. It's feeling right this time. I said that every time. Living life without the shine. Can I have another try? This is more satisfying than I realised it would be. I like that they're clear so you can see what's in which bag. I'm sure I've not packed them the most efficiently, but in here we've got jumpers. In here we have a couple of coats and jackets. This is our winter duvet. I have a feeling I've overpacked them a smidge, but hopefully they'll still work with the last hour or so that I have left until Delilah finishes school. I'm going to reply to some emails and do some admin.
He needs to be even taller.
Is that why you have chocolate around your chops? Because you had chocolate at school? Did you save any for me? Oh, did you have a nice lunch? Because I know you were having an Easter lunch.
Guess what?
What?
I had a Easter cupcake for pudding.
So you've had chocolate and cupcakes at school. Did you get a big Yorkshire pudding?
Yeah.
Gravy?
Yeah.
Would you like to help me cut some flowers to put in a vase from the garden? I thought, as it's going to rain for the next couple days, I'll cut some of our anemones and we can put them in a vase. Our beds are looking pretty dire at the moment, but we have lots of lovely anemones. This one?
Yeah.
Delilah's just outside with a she's playing with a picture stamp set thing. Not sure where I'm going to put these. Could put them in the bedroom. Really nice having our own anemones to be able to cut. Speaking of flowers and gardens, I love how many of you message me asking me if I'm going to do any gardening content again this year, and of course I will. Won't go into too much detail today, but in another video I'll do more of a garden update. Some people are going to think, yeah, I can't wait, and others are going to think, brilliant, I hate the gardening content. But if whenever you see gardening with it in the title, it doesn't mean that that's the only thing happening in the vlog. It's really hard to title videos because you know, it makes a difference between whether somebody watches it or not, generally. Apart from the odd person, like there's some people that I watch and I'll watch whatever they put up. One thing I want to do today is
you can make a card and some flowers.
let's have a look at this then. Oh, butterfly.
You can dip it in
Purple. Wow, they're good, aren't they? It's the time of year again where I need to give our houseplants a feed. I know I said I wasn't going to do any garden updates in this vlog, but I wanted to show you our magnolia, which just started blooming this week. It's just so pretty. Magnolias are quite slow growing, so it's going to be years before it's huge like some of the ones you see. We put that magnolia in last year and it was just at the end of its season, so it had one flower left on it when we bought it. So this is the first year that it's fully bloomed in our garden, and I just love them. I can't wait till it gets bigger. You may have seen that I've got some seeds growing on the windowsill. Actually, I need to water those. Well, this is really hard to do whilst vlogging and talking. Need to start my veg really soon. At the moment I've only got these are nasturtiums, and then the rest of these are sweet peas. I've washed out and reused Delilah's Yo Valley yogurt pots to start the seeds in. Much neater and organised compared to last year where I had random saucers, and I don't really like using those compostable pots, you know, those like cardboard ones. I can't, you want some milk? Okay, because I found that, well, one, you needed something underneath them for it to drain. Two, they get mouldy. Just have to be careful that you don't overwater them, because obviously they don't have any drainage. It's funny how some seeds germinate quicker than others. This one's grown through really quickly. You can even see its roots in there. Can you see that? Its roots are so big already. But then this little fella only came through yesterday. Let's give the rubber plants some. I dusted the leaves the other day. They're looking much better. They had got really dusty. Doug was laughing at me because I was going around the house dusting this one and Delilah's fiddle leaf fig. They also have huge leaves and they get really dusty, and I was walking around with a sock on my hand. But I'm telling you, it's the easiest way to dust your houseplants, because with your hand, when you've got the sock on your hand, it's much easier to get into all the nooks and crannies. Little tip for you there.
Baby hat, one of Penny's.
Oh no, did you make it better?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get these clothes bags done. Just thought I probably could have used a handheld hoover, but oh well, I've got Hetty now. Some of you have noticed that we have 2 hoovers. We have trusty old Hetty, who I have had since I lived at my dad's. I lived there for a few months whilst he had moved to Brighton, so I lived there by myself and I paid his mortgage for him, and then I moved into my own flat, and so I've had this for about 8 years. Last year I bought a Dyson, thought it was the best thing ever. Within a few weeks I ended up going back to using Hetty. We do still use the Dyson occasionally, but it's just so not worth the money. It just doesn't work as well as Hetty. Let's give this a go. Oh, I think it's on the sofa.
What are you doing?
That's good, isn't it? Can you hold that for me?
Yeah. Zooming right into it.
We're going to come home Monday and find that everything's in these bags. That's so fun. Is it meant to be flatter than that? Have I done that really shoddily? Delilah's requested jacket potato for dinner. I can't do that one-handed. I'm going to stick it in the microwave for a few minutes and then I put it in the oven to finish cooking. It makes it a lot quicker. That's how I've always done it. I don't know why I'm telling you how I'm doing her jacket spud. She is just in there doing some colouring whilst watching the iPad. Can't believe she's going to be 5 in July. I know she's not been a baby or a toddler for a long time, but 5 feels like such a milestone, because from then on she's just going to, obviously she's going to get bigger. I'm not explaining myself very well, but I feel like feels like a proper child now, not just a baby. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, it's really hit me recently that she's going to be 5. I was going to say I'm going to get changed into some comfies. To be honest, this outfit is very comfy anyway, but just fancy getting into some different comfies. Forgot to mention this top, because I couldn't believe how many of you on Instagram asked me where well, not just this top, but this the dungarees and the top were from. Answered a few of you, but I just can't get around to answering everyone. I got these dungarees from Mango last year, and then this top is just Topshop from ASOS. I could of course link it. They should still have it. They had another colour, but they didn't have it in my size, but I thought I only need one. I don't need the other colour. It's actually a dress. A lot of the reviews said you can't really wear it as a dress because it rolls up, and also I think it's a little bit see-through, so you'd have to wear a slip underneath it. I think it would make a cute dress. I don't think I'd ever wear it as a dress even if I could. It's such a thin material that you can easily just tuck it into a pair of jeans. Didn't expect to be buying tie-dye ever again. I haven't bought, well, I did a bit of tie-dye in 2012, not a huge amount, I did more DIYs, but yeah, I've not really worn tie-dye since I was a kid in the 90s. Especially this the finish on the neck and the sleeves feel ever so 90s. I was going to say something and I completely forgot. That was it. My dungarees are going to fall down. I should probably, why am I trying to get undressed and talk at the same time? I'm not sure what I'm going to get changed into, so I'll just plonk myself here. I've noticed that there have been a few DIY at home tie-dye tutorials, and not just tie-dye but bleach, like using bleach to tie-dye. Now if any of you have watched me back when I first started YouTube in 2010, you may remember I did a couple of tie-dye DIYs. Yeah, that was a big trend. I'm not sure how many views it had. I remember that, and ombre hair was very big, and my ombre hair video I think is one of my most viewed videos on my other channel. Speaking of my other channel, you probably realise that I'm not really uploading on there anymore. I'm just sticking with this channel. I'm not going to delete my other channel because I want all those old videos to look back on, and it would be such a shame to delete it. Like some other vloggers, I just grew out of that channel, and although here on this channel I still talk about similar stuff, it felt silly to try and run 2 channels when I can just do it on one channel. I decided to stick with this channel because this is the channel that I've been on the most, and it's got all my vlogs, and I've got way more videos on this one. So even though my other channel has double the amount of subscribers, it just felt right to stay on this channel. But yeah, there we go. If any of you are wondering where I've been on that channel, I'm not going to take down any videos on that channel, so they're all there, all my first videos. Anyway, so yeah, it's funny to see the tie-dye and the using bleach to tie-dye trend, and do galaxy prints and stuff do a full circle and come back. Anyway, I'm waffling on. Just want to find some comfy clothes. The birds have been singing all day long. It's been lovely. Do I do comfy t-shirt? And oh, I forget all my pyjama bottoms are in here now. I'm gonna go for these shorts, my sleeper shorts. Bit of a random combination, but it's so comfy. These are my comfiest PJ bottoms. My mum called, and now it's an hour later. About to get Delilah into bed. It's gonna start our dinner. We've been terrible at any form of meal planning. I mean, we don't meal plan really on the best of days, but or the best of weeks. I need to put you a bit higher. Let's pop you up on this. Yeah, we're not great at it most of the time. So yeah, we've really not been on it. I've just I don't like to talk about it much or even mention all my mental ailments, let's call them. I don't know, it's just lots of people are lovely on the internet, but some people aren't, and I just rather just not say anything. But yeah, this week or the past couple of weeks my anxiety has been really bad, and I'm not sure why I'm peeling. I don't want to peel these. I'm just going to wash them and chop them and roast them. I find when my anxiety is high, I struggle to make decisions, and if I have a lot going on in my head, the last thing I'm thinking about is what to have for dinner. So we've really been leaving things to the last minute. Let me wash these. We've had a fair amount of all plants meals and just general whatever we can find in the freezer kind of meals. Today we're just having sweet potatoes. We're gonna do lots of veggies. We've got some kale, broccoli and some carrots, so we'll just do that. Then we have these M&S Plant Kitchen chicken Kievs, the no chicken Kiev. These are really good. We don't have them that often though, because they are really salty. Like, I really enjoy them when I'm eating them, but then I have to make sure I drink a lot of water with them. I've filmed so much today, yeah, although I'm sure lots of you would tell me you don't mind, and honestly, like, with some of my favourite YouTubers, like, I would just watch them. I could easily watch an hour of them doing absolutely nothing. Easter weekend this weekend. What's everyone's plans? We don't have a huge amount of plans. The only plan we have is to have a barbecue at Doug's parents'. It's gonna be so nice. We've not all been together for an extended amount of time, actually being able to sit down and have food and chat. I want to say since October. It's been a long time. That's our plan for Sunday. Friday, Saturday, Monday. I haven't really got any plans. I need to get this video up before the weekend, and then I'll be editing the first April vlog to go up on Monday. But yeah, that's it. What's everyone else up to? Because obviously lockdown rules have been slightly lifted. Really jealous of everyone that had people to see yesterday when the weather was beautiful. All my close friends live away from our hometown. They all moved away after uni. Can't just text my best friend and say, oh, let's meet for coffee in the park. But yeah, if you're not in the UK, basically the rules were lifted on Monday so that we can have people in our back garden, up to 6 people, but they have to be from 2 different households, something like that. I'm not, don't look at me for official guidelines, but it's something like that. And then as of the 12th of April, I think non-essential shops are going to open, and you can go to cafes or restaurants or pubs and sit outside. Yeah, I mean, who knows? I'm not holding my breath because you just don't know what's going to happen. One more day left of school tomorrow, and then we are officially into the Easter holidays, end of term. It's gonna be really nice. And I'm probably gonna say this at some point in another vlog. I don't know why I'm waffling on now. It's gonna be really nice to be able to do a little bit more with Delilah compared to before she went back to school. Still going to be cautious and sensible when it comes to getting on public transport. But we do have that option now, so take her places local. I can take her even just to go get a coffee to take out and sit down and be outside, because I know she's really missing that. She has asked me lots, you know, when can we go to the coffee shop together? So yeah, we won't be able to sit in there yet, but at least we can get out. At least we won't just be in the house the whole time. So I am looking forward to that. Apart from that, we probably will be home a fair amount still, because let's face it, we still can't do a huge amount. We can't go to the cinema, we can't sit in anywhere, so it's quite weather permitting still. Let's do your teeth. A really awkward angle tonight.
You do a stretch now.
No, I don't like being tickled.
I like to tickle you.
I don't think I believe you. Do you think Daddy will know if I go to sleep with you in here?
Yeah.
I think I really could fall asleep in here with you. I know it's sausage.
Okay.
I have to go, Poppet. You have to let me go. It's so nice in here. I do love it in your bed.
There's a snake outside.
Is that how you do jokes on people?
Yeah.
Oh. Who told you about April Fools?
My teacher.
Your teacher. Oh, is your head okay? I don't think it's April tomorrow. Oh, it is. Oh, it is April Fool's Day tomorrow. Wow, I don't even know what day it is. You get some rest.
Okay.
Yeah. Last day at school tomorrow. Dinner's still got a little while. I'm so looking forward to having this and going to bed. I really hope I sleep well tonight. I should sleep well tonight. I'm really not sure how I've managed to function today. But basically, my strategy was don't sit down, don't stop. Otherwise, I will hit a wall. Maybe I should take my makeup off before I sit on the sofa. That's a good idea. My Skin and Me dose has completely changed. So I now have this ingredient 0.006 because it's a very strong ingredient. It's a type of retinol, but it's only a retinol that you can have prescribed. That other one I also didn't have before, and then the I don't know how to pronounce any of these. The acid, that's actually gone down in percentage. My skin actually seems to be preferring this than it had been preferring my last dose. I think I'm on like my 7th one now. This is my 7th thingy. But yeah, there's a quick update for any of you wondering. My spots that I broke out in 2.5 weeks ago are finally starting to clear up. That had nothing to do with the cream. That would have just been a mixture of hormones and I guess my anxiety. I always find I break out more when I'm really anxious. I don't know why I'm giving you a skin update now. I'm just taking my makeup off. I think I've spoken about pretty much everything I could possibly speak about in a vlog today. Well, for any of you that needed the company or just really wanted a long chatty vlog, I hope this has done you well. I tend to take my makeup off in the evenings just with my stuff by it, because obviously I'm sat on the sofa and I'm touching my face and having my dinner. I will then do my second cleanse right before bed, but I do like to try and take my makeup off. I like to do my first cleanse as soon as possible. I'd usually do it earlier by now, but I've been vlogging and I've been distracted. Yeah, just so that my makeup's not on my face as any longer than it needs to be. And also I have SPF on. I had some questions about which one I use. It's the one that I've used for a couple of years. Whether this was the cause of these, I don't know. I hope it's not, because you need to wear sunscreen every day, but obviously because I'm using a retinol on my skin, I need to be really careful. I'll do my second cleanse later and then pop my stuff on. I don't know why I'm telling you this, you guys. I swear recently I've spoken about skincare a lot. Honestly, what am I like? You can tell I'm tired, you can tell I'm a bit anxious, you can tell I've not vlogged for a while because I've just been enjoying nattering, having a catch up. You can probably also tell that I've not really seen anyone recently for a long time. Dinner should be done soon, so I'm gonna go get that plated up. Time for dinner. I will see you guys on Monday for the first April vlog.
Goodbye.